Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. My name is Tess. Today's video is going to be another editorial recreation on Asian hooded eyelids. So this is the picture that inspired me to do this look, but for some reason it just turned into a very smoky, dramatic situation. I just can't help myself sometimes. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy today's eye tutorial. And if you guys want to see how I created this eye look, please subscribe if you have not subscribed. Please do like this video, share it with your friends, and let's get the video started. To go into the Simple Beauty Painter's palette, I am taking the shade Ibiza, this dark forest green shade called Ibiza, and I'm going to deepen my outer V. A little bit on the lower lash line portion. I'm gonna do a little bit of an Ibiza on the inner corner portion just to create a little bit of a halo moment. Going back to the cream white, I'm just gonna buff it out. I'm going back in again, just trying to make sure it's nice and deep. Wiggle a little bit on my lower lash line. I'm gonna go back into a blending brush and just kind of wing it out to create the shape that I want. Going back with more Ibiza. Okay, I'm just gonna keep on deepening it. Like I said before, I kind of feel like, you know, you have to keep on like building the colors up. Otherwise, it's gonna get a little weird. Is to use a little bit of a concealer before I go in with the lavender purple. Just want to make a little more space in between and clean it up a little. Going back with the brush to build on the color, but just making sure everything is nice and smooth and ready for the lavender purple. Okay, I'm definitely going back in with my NYX glitter primer. Just tap that in the center. You can absolutely use glitter primer for some pastel colors or some matte colors. So I'm gonna go into the Beauty Bay Pastels. I'm taking the shade called Euphoria. I'm gonna press that on. And just grabs the pigment really nicely. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in back to this brush. Okay, now I'm gonna go into my NYX glitter primer again. And then I'm gonna go into this ColourPop Super Shock in the shade Above the Clouds. Okay, I'm going to clean up my under eye with some concealer. Okay, so now I just want to apply a little bit of glitter primer on my lower lash line, because I want to prep it for the lavender that I'm going to go in Euphoria. Okay, I'm going on the same brush. I'm going back to Ibiza just to buff the two together. Try to marry the two in the middle. Take this purple shade Prince. I'm going to put a little bit of that on the center. It's not too weird for the green to transition. And I'm gonna go back to Ibiza and kind of tuck that at the end. Okay, now I'm gonna go apply lashes. Back with the lashes on. This look has turned very dramatic for some reason. I just kind of feel like, wow, I was intended to do like a soft glam, but I turned into a very dramatic glam. So I just want to point out real quick on the Ibiza shade, this shade and the gray, it can get a little, how do you say, a little patchy when you're trying to drag the color out. I feel like at the end, it kind of feels a little like uneven. The same problem with the gray shades that I use a couple times as well. So I think I'm gonna, I don't know, maybe we should go with another green, try to buff the end out, and we'll see. To add some colors, I want to do this color is called Days. I kind of want to see if I can buff it into the green and have a pretty fade. Because I kind of just feel like, yeah, the end kind of had some like missing patches, which I don't really like that look. But what can you do when the eyeshadow is performing this way? This seems to be a little better. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit at this end. Okay, now I just want to go back to this blending brush and see. See, I kind of feel like every time this brush started to do the blending, it kind of just like chips away the color. Isn't that weird? Yeah, it's weird. This shade is like very interesting. So I kind of feel like maybe you need something tiny to, you know, press on the color. Other parts, there's no issue besides that. I'm gonna go into metallic aura to finish off my brow bone area, just to highlight the brow bone. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of a cleanup here because I kind of feel like I drag a little too outwards. I'm going to fix it by just taking like a cloth and you kind of follow your lower lash line and go up like this. And then you want to try to, yeah, try to go from your brow bone and out So you kind of clean that out and just try to reshape it. If you kind of feel like you drag it out too much, or this is a little too upwards or downwards, you can just, you know, go back, try to fix it. So if you want to blend the edges a little more, what you can do is you can go back to a little pointy brush like this and then dip it into a cream white, and you can just kind of buff the edges out. And then of course you can go back to deepen the color if you want to deepen the end. I kind of feel like this shape is a little more reasonable. I'm gonna go off and finish the rest of my face and I'll be back. Alrighty guys, this is the finished look. What do we think? What do we think? Comment below, let me know if you guys like this look. And yeah, this is definitely a very smoky version of the look that I showed you guys. And that's it for today's video. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.